Hi, welcome back to Spirit Lounge. Hope you guys are all doing really well. Today's a short video. I wasn't going to record one this week. Working on something else, which is a more long form video about consciousness and quantum physics, so watch out for that one. I was watching something this morning which prompted this. It was about someone talking about divine intervention. And I was thinking about this because on my previous videos I have mentioned a couple of times that there's nothing out there in the animate or inanimate, visible or unseen that is going to come and save us. The fate of humanity is really up to us. Depends on what we do with our intentions, action, words and thoughts, the timelines we create individually, collectively and as a species within this infinite universe. So it is largely up to us. If we sit around just hoping for someone or something to change things for us and do nothing, and no action behind our intention to change, then nothing will change. The duality is our own, and we are here to change that duality for ourselves and collectively. However, divine intervention, there's something slightly different there, because the person who was mentioning and talking about divine intervention in the video I was watching today was talking about how she wanted divine intervention, so she was praying. And this is critically important in the difference between there is nothing out there that's going to come down and save us, some omnipotent being or someone to come and sacrifice themselves for our sins, which will never happen. Our sins are still here. But this divine intervention that this person was asking for was through prayer. Now, the unseen, the spirit realm, the divinity of all that is, God's source, whatever we wish to call it, will assist us when we ask. This is the difference between just hoping and dismissing the existence of a divine unity of all that is through our mind and intellectualism. And then there's allowing that grace to come in, and through that connection with the divine from the internal space, and through prayer and silence and subliminal, unconscious or conscious narrative with what we cannot see or measure, but feel exists, know within our intricate cells that it exists, and ask for assistance in our lives, individually, collectively, in what's going on in the world today or beyond, through prayer. Those words are listened to, and the energetics of that is listened to, and it's never ignored. We will always be assisted then when we approach what we may call non-physical intervention into our human experience. In that way, we will be assisted. So we are assisted through divine interventions, if that's what we wish to call it. If we are moving towards a state where we are accepting that there is a divine unity of one, and that we are embracing it, and we are touching it through meditation, through silence, through mindfulness, through whichever process we each individually wish to follow, to ultimately come to the realization that we are unified and one in physical, non-physical, spirit, energetic. Within our spirits, our hearts, our mind, our body, our energetic aura, we're all one. And through that, through prayer and meditation, through connection, and we ask for the unseen, for the divine energy to assist us individually and collectively, those words will be listened to, and we will be assisted in some form which is for our highest and greatest good. But remember, it needs to be backed up through action of our own, through change and transformation into our spirits, connected with our hearts, using the mind as a tool to process information, and our bodies to act for that change. And in that way, we will always be assisted. With my previous videos where I say that nothing's going to come down and save us, that is true. It is ourselves who will be saving ourselves. There won't be any omnipotent being coming down in spacecraft to save humanity, and an existence of source in physical form to come and do everything for us and sacrifice themselves for our sins and forgive us for everything we've done. Our duality will always remain here until we change it. However, we can ask the divine unity of one and the spirit that exists all around us and that we are all part of. Once we're connecting to it, and through prayer and meditation, through narrative, conscious, subliminal, or external, it will be heard, and those energies and frequency that govern all that is will come and assist us individually and collectively, and give us the energetic support, the support of will and internal strength to then change this world through our own physical and action from within it to where we want it to go. So there is divine intervention if we're approaching it with a connection from within. Well, there's nothing else that we can go towards to assist us, because that is the ultimate force of all that is in reality. And remember, we've got to, in previous videos I've also discussed, the Trinity is ultimately the infinite spirit that resides within, the connection with the spirit to the heart so we can see each other with love and emanate our frequency from the heart, the tempering of the mind and creating that trinity between the three forces within us, the mind to process the information we have, to understand it within the physical realm, and then the body, which is the vessel through which we experience and physically act through our five senses in this human experience, and energetically through our auric energy, our energy body, if you like, that is connected to the infinite energy of the universe, all that is and everything that exists, animate or inanimate, conscious or unconscious. We're all one, and this is how we are existing in the divine unity of the one, of all that we are and all that is. Thank you.